The main character is a person that gets exactly what they want out of life. And I mean in every area, no matter if that's financially, even in relationships, careers, friend groups, whatever. After this video, I'm going to take you from being a shy girl to serving main character energy for 2026 so you can actually start getting whatever it is that you desire out of life. Because if you struggle with confidence, I'm here to tell you that the secret to having outrageous confidence is honestly just delusion. Hi babes, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Alexis Alize and I am all things feminine energy, mindset, manifestation, and just all things to help you become your best self. So if you're into content like that, make sure to give this video a like and make sure you subscribe, sister. I would love to have you in this community. Okay, so let's talk about exactly what being the main character is, okay? Being the main character is when you expect nothing but the best. Like, think about like your favorite character in a movie and think about that presence that they hold. When you become the main character in your life, everyone is so attracted to you, okay? Not just people though. You start to attract your desires, your career, and everybody wants to please you. Everybody wants to make your life easier, and you truly get what you want out of life. Being a main character is more than just the attention, okay? It's literally having people have so much respect for you, respect your boundaries, and want to come into your life and be genuine and shower you with love and affection and respect and all of that good stuff. And the first step to really embodying main character energy is having the audacity. Have the audacity to want more. Have the audacity to ask, why not? Why not me? I know that seems really easy, really simple, but believe it or not, a lot of people struggle with that. A lot of people automatically think, maybe because of how they grew up, maybe because where they come from, how their family was with them, the beliefs that their parents or grandparents then put on themselves, they believe that they're not good enough for this, they're not worthy of this. Even in the smallest ways, like, okay, I know that I can make a lot of money, but I mean, I don't think I'm worthy enough to be a millionaire. You know, all I want is just one or two best friends. I don't think I'm worthy enough to have a group of friends who love me. I don't think I'm worthy enough for this career, this job opportunity, this relationship. Some people even think that they're not worthy of luxury items, of owning a bag that's $4,000, of getting gifted something crazy, like getting gifted a car, getting gifted some beautiful diamond earrings. And I mean, like, the list can go on. No matter what it is in life, baby, do not be afraid to ask for more. Have the audacity. Some people are even afraid to ask, but I'm asking you to ask and then ask for more. And it's so crazy because a lot of the things that I actually got in life was because I just asked. Like, oh my God, like it sounds so simple, but yeah, just ask, because what's the worst that can happen? They say no, you get rejected. Okay, like, you know, I'm detached from it, but let me just see what happens if I ask. Let me just see. And it's crazy because I still do this. Like, when I go out to restaurants, sometimes I'll sprinkle in a little, let me see what little extra I can get. Like, you know, like when I go to events, when, like, it doesn't matter, okay? Do not be afraid to ask. If you want something, or if there's an opportunity, or if you see an opportunity and you want to pitch yourself, go for it, because so many blessings have came my way just because I had the audacity to ask for it. And not only that, I had the audacity to believe that I deserved it, because why not? It's not written in the sky that you, this person, God, you know, singled you out and said, you know what, you're not worthy of this. You can't have a beautiful marriage. You can't have a G-Wagon. You can't have luxury designer items. Baby, you can have some money, but you can't be a millionaire. You can't start a business. You know, I know all these other people are being successful and with their businesses and, you know, content creation. They're doing all of this, but you are not worthy of it. Who said that? Tell me right now, who said that? Where is that written? A lot of people are moving in life like these beliefs are written in stone for them. And that is why a lot of people don't become the person that they could truly become, because they let their parents' beliefs, their grandparents' beliefs, or just trauma or anything that has happened before, they let that dictate their life today and going forward. And that right there is holding you back. No matter how hard you're working, no matter how much time you're putting into something, it's your beliefs that's actually holding you back. Because if you don't believe that you're worthy of that, if you don't have the audacity to be like, hell yeah, I deserve that. Absolutely. You know what? Matter of fact, hell yes. If you don't have that energy, then most likely you're not going to get that thing. So being the main character, you need to have the audacity. When you walk in a room, I know you might have a little anxiety, you might be like a little shy, but that's why I always talk about, like in my mentorship, I always tell my girls to go on these self-talk rampages. If you're new here, I have a Rich and Feminine Energy Master Academy where I really teach you what it means to be a woman in her divine feminine energy and get what she wants out of life, out of relationships, become more attractive to money, become a money magnet, and so much more. I'll leave the link to that in the description. But in my mentorship, I talk about self-talk rampages because this is a practice that you can do to really reprogram your mind over your beliefs about yourself. So before you go into an event, I know like you might be nervous. Oh my gosh, like what are they gonna think about me? Oh my gosh, I'm shy. Am I not really a people pleaser? All of that stuff. No, you're gonna go on a rampage 10 minutes before you go to that event, whether that's in the car, whether that's in the parking lot before you go to the event or while you're doing your makeup. And you are gonna go on a self-talk rampage and just flood yourself with affirmation, main character affirmations. Okay, I'm that girl. Okay, as soon as I walk in the room, everybody's gonna eyes on me. Okay, my energy is contagious. Okay, I look good. Okay, I know that I can be a blessing to everybody in that room, so I'm open to it. I'm open to new opportunities. I'm open to meeting new people. I'm very excited, but honestly, they're gonna be super excited to meet me. I am one of a kind, and honestly, I'm that girl. What's for me will be for me, okay? I'm not meant to be everybody's cup of tea, but there are some people in there we're gonna lock in and it's gonna be great, and I'm so excited. I can only imagine the opportunities that will come from this because I'm gonna go in there and be my authentic self, and my people, they're gonna find me. And even you just saying stuff like that is automatically getting you excited. It's automatically building your confidence. You're like, yeah, I'm that girl. Like, it's already like, you know. So you definitely want to embody that and have the audacity to go in there like the main character that you are, because baby, this is your life. And a lot of people make decisions off of what other people think, what other people are gonna react to. Oh, maybe I should do it this because I feel like people will like it if I act like this. Oh, I feel like if I show up like this, more people will like me. Baby, that's being a people pleaser, not main character. And trust me, I struggle with this in my life. If you know my story about me going from an IG baddie to my soft and feminine era, I feel like I've always been this feminine girl deep down inside because I've always known what I truly liked. But I felt like I had to give IG baddie because people used to call me pretty, and they're like, oh my gosh, you would be so cute if you put on this outfit. And they really were like trying to sexualize me, like wanted me to be this IG baddie. And I felt like that was the only way for me to be seen or be popular or get what I want out of life if I please other people. Now it's crazy because now the moment is completely full circle and me stepping into who I was truly meant to be, my divine feminine energy. Once I stepped into that and became her unapologetically, that was when I started to get everything that I desired out of life. That is when life became so beautiful. So really being that main character is you embodying the confidence to be you unapologetically. This is your life. Every decision that you are making, you have to make sure that you are making it for you, because you're gonna be the only one that's disappointed a couple years from now if it doesn't work out. And I mean, okay, yes, your friends and family, they're gonna give you advice, okay? They're gonna be like, oh, I think you should do this. Take it with a grain of salt. I promise you, take it with a grain of salt, but you know what to do, okay? Your gut feeling, your intuition, you know exactly what it is that you want to do, and God gave you a vision for you, not for others to see, for you. So stop living for others and live for yourself and become the main character in your life. And I know sometimes it can be hard, especially when we're so conditioned to be like the old self, you know what I mean? When I first started my journey, what really helped me was just acting brand new. I know it sounds crazy, sister, but yes, acting brand new. Rip me out the plastic, I've been acting brand new. Like, y'all know that song? And you can even do this in the house behind closed doors before you feel confident enough to really step out there and do it. I feel like what helped me do it, I did it like a little bit in my hometown, but it did make me feel like a little bit uncomfortable. But that was when I really started to embody it, because yeah, like who said I can't change up my life? Who said I can't be the main character and completely change my identity? Yeah, nobody said that. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm literally on my 7th life, and this one is the best one yet. So yeah, but what really helped me was when I moved now to Dallas, nobody knew me here. I'm in an environment where nobody, like, this is why I always say, you know, in your 20s, definitely move away from home, okay? Doesn't matter, like, doesn't have to be all the way across the United States like I did. It can just be like the next state over, a different city. And even if you don't stay there for long, even if you stay there for like a couple months and then go back home, home, I feel like that is really monumental. And I feel like it will really help you discover who you are and who you really want to be in this life when you're able to get out of that environment and really discover who you are, because you might not be the same person who you was in high school or who you were in college, and when you are around the same people who knew you from high school, who knew you from college, they're going to keep you in that old version of yourself because you become a product of your environment. But when you're able to get out of that, you can literally be whoever you is that you want to be. And I feel like when I moved to Dallas, nobody knew me here. So yeah, I'm acting brand new. Like, yes, you know what? I will get some new hobbies. Yes, you know what? I do want to try this. I do want to get some new friends. I'm the main character and I'm acting like it. And I'm gonna give you a couple steps to really embody that main character energy. Step number 1 is start assuming that you're important. Think about how you treat people who are important, and really think about this, because especially now that I'm in this influencer world, sometimes we forget that everybody is just, we're all regular people, but they might have 1 million followers on Instagram, or they might be a recording artist, a singer, and we treat them like, oh my God, we treat them like they're important people. Start treating yourself like you're important. Start assuming that you're an important person when you walk in that room. So that means that you are gonna respect yourself, okay? You are gonna do what you said that you're gonna do. If you said that you were gonna start going to the gym, you're gonna start going to the gym. If you said that you're gonna take a walk every day for 30 minutes, you're gonna start taking a walk every day. If you said that you are going to eat better or start reading a book or learn a new skill, you're doing that because you're standing on business with yourself. That right there is the ultimate respect, and that right there is what is gonna boost your confidence, because nothing gives you confidence like doing what you said you're gonna do. Tell me, Miss Girl, after you have been procrastinating about something, whether that's starting that business or, cooking or meal prepping or going to the gym, whatever it is, you have been procrastinating about it, and then you finally get it done, and you're like, yeah, I did that. You know what? Yes, that right there is your confidence growing because you've respected yourself and you stood on business. You did exactly what you said that you was gonna do. And also loving yourself, okay? Giving yourself the ultimate respect and love no matter what stage of life that you're in. Even if you still wanna lose 10 more pounds, even if you wanna make more money, even if you struggled with self-love before, start loving yourself today. Look in the mirror and say, you know what? I love myself. You are that girl. I'm proud of you for getting through what you've been through and still standing tall today. Whatever self-talk that you really have to give yourself so you can start loving yourself again, I'm telling you, is going to change your life, okay? So start respecting yourself, start giving yourself that respect and love that you would to somebody who's important. And I want you to do this for every aspect in your life, okay? Assume that you are important in every aspect. Assume that you are important in your relationships, in your friendships, in your careers, whatever. Step number 2 is being magnetic. I kind of already talked about this earlier, but those self-talk rampages, okay? Do this before you go on a date with a guy. Do this before you go meet new friends. Anytime that you do this, it kills anxiety, okay? So if you start to have self-doubt, catch yourself and automatically go on a self-talk rampage for a couple minutes and just pour love and positive affirmations into yourself, and it's gonna rewire your brain instantly. You're instantly gonna feel more confident, and the more you do this, you won't even have to do it anymore because you already be confident. This really helped me a lot, especially because I am a people person, but I am still very shy, but I know that I wanna do speaking events. I know that I love networking and all of that. So sometimes I still get anxiety. It's crazy because nobody believes it. Nobody's like nobody believes that I'm shy. I've been shy for years. Nobody believes that about me because they're like, you literally show up, girl, you are not shy. But it's because of those self-talk rampages that I used to do for so long before I would go to an event, before I would get on camera. I would just embody this confidence, what am I tripping for? What am I tripping for? I am that girl. I'm telling you, just going on a self-talk rampage kills the anxiety instantly, and you're instantly going to be relaxed and embody that main character confidence. Step number 3 is level up your looks, okay? You want to be the main character? How are you going to be the main character if you don't look like the main character, girl? You need to level up your looks. I know people like to say looks don't matter. They do. They do. Dress how you want to be addressed. Okay? You want people to respect you? dress like it. You want people to take you serious? Dress like it. And I had to learn this too, sis. Even when I was an IG baddie and I had my business, I grew my business to 7 figures. But guess what? People still didn't respect me. People still didn't take me serious. None of that until I started showing up differently, okay? So level up your looks. Make sure that your hair is always done. There's plenty of videos on YouTube to, how to style your hair, whether you wear weaves, whether your hair is natural, straight, curly, whatever it is. Start putting intention and care into your looks, and that alone will change how people view you, how people respect you, how people treat you. I promise. When I started to pour more into myself and into my looks, I noticed that everybody started treating me way different. Like I was like, I'm talking about men, friends, like everything. And I'm like, wow, yeah. So like I stopped wearing my bonnet out and sweatpants out in public and all of that. No, level up your looks, okay? Dress like you are the main character and stay on brand. Don't get me wrong, I have my lazy days, but even on my lazy days, my hair is going to be brushed, my skin is going to be clear, my lips are going to be hydrated, I'm going to have some earrings on, and I'm going to be well put together. Step number 4 is body language. Before anyone even comes to you and says something, they can feel your energy and read your body language. And again, this is for any aspect of your life. If you're trying to network and make new friends, or if you took yourself to a bar and you're trying to get somebody to come up to you because you're trying to date and you're trying to be open to dating. If your energy isn't inviting, if you aren't open, people are not gonna come up to you, okay? Your energy has to read, I'm available, I'm open to make new friends, I'm open for somebody to come up and buy me a drink and talk to me. You have to be inviting. So body language is everything. If you're sitting over there like this, or your head is down, or you're not looking confident, let me tell you, it doesn't even matter how pretty you are, Miss Girl, you're gonna get forgotten about. You're gonna get overlooked. But when you poke out your chest, okay, chin up, and you are radiating confident energy, even if you are screaming in the inside, like I can't believe I'm doing this, or whatever it is, and you still have like a little bit of anxiety, that is okay. I even tell my son all the time, it is okay to have anxiety. That is normal. But when it becomes a problem is when you let it show, when you let it take over your energy, okay? So yes, you could be screaming in your head. You could be a little bit shy in your head. That's how I am. I'm a little bit shy on the inside, but nobody has ever believed that because I embody that main character energy, okay? I can be like this whole time. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So body language is everything, because people can read that. People can read your body language, your energy, before they even approach you. So yes, make sure, even if you don't feel all the way confident yet, make sure that your body language is giving main character confidence. And number 5, last but not least, is change your beliefs about yourself. I also spoke about this earlier. I'm telling you, self-talk rampages, meditations, and EFT tapping helps so much with this. It helps actually rewire your beliefs about yourself way faster. I mean, like, of course, saying affirmations helps and stuff like that. But when you start doing EFT tapping, it's literally reprogramming your entire nervous system around your beliefs. If you want, check out my website. I have a whole course of EFT tapping, meditations, and so much more, even journal prompts and some more on my website. Those are all included when you join my Rich and Feminine Energy Master Academy. But I do know that some girls just want to do the EFT or just want to do the meditation. So I've also put those courses on my website just by themselves. So check that out. I'll leave the link to that in the description. But you definitely want to change those beliefs about yourself and start asking, yeah, why not me? Like, who said that I can't have that? So yeah, I can get that too. But also start asking yourself, what if? What would happen if I started asking for more? What would happen if I started becoming more? What would happen if I really started to embody main character energy? What would happen if I really started having the audacity to go after the life that I really want? What will happen? Because the time is going to pass either way. So next year we can be right here again trying to embody confidence, or next year we can be living in our dream life, all because we decided right now to embody main character energy and become our higher selves. The choice is up to you, babe. But there is no perfect time of when you should expect more, or maybe I'll start asking more once I get this certain job or once I get this certain relationship. You don't need to wait until you start making a certain amount of money. You don't need to wait until you get a certain career or you lose a certain amount of weight or any of that. You can start expecting more the moment that you choose that you want to. The moment that you decide, you know what? I don't want to keep showing up as that broke, unhealed version of myself. I want to start showing up right now as my most magnetic, abundant self ever. I decide right now that I want more. That's it. That's all it takes, Miss Girl, is the moment you decide is the moment that you can start changing your life. I really hope you babes enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and also come say hi in the comments. I love chatting with you girls in the comments. You guys are so sweet. Make sure to check out all the links in the description as well, and make sure that you become the main character in your life 2026. I love you, and remember to stay classy, sassy, and a bit badassy. Love you girls. Bye.